August 4th, 1962. Los Angeles was warm, quiet, and strangely tense that night. Inside her home in Brentwood, Marilyn Monroe was alone, surrounded by half-empty pill bottles, open notebooks, and a phone that just wouldn't stop ringing. To the world, she was the epitome of glamour, the most desired woman alive. But behind that radiant smile, she was battling insomnia, heartbreak, and a profound loneliness that no amount of fame could ever fix. Around 7 p.m., she spoke with her publicist, who later said she sounded calm, almost hopeful. But hours later, her housekeeper noticed the light in her bedroom was still on. The phone was off the hook. Then, silence. What happened in those final hours would become one of Hollywood's most enduring and haunting mysteries. The official story is a tragic overdose, an accident, but the details don't quite add up. The police were called suspiciously late. Key witnesses claimed the scene looked staged, as if it had been rearranged. Her personal diary mysteriously vanished. Her phone records were allegedly edited, and her body was moved before the authorities even arrived at the scene. Why all the secrecy? The people in Marilyn's life weren't just friends and lovers. They were some of the most powerful men in America. She had spent private weekends with President John F. Kennedy and had late-night phone calls with his brother, Attorney General Robert Kennedy. Witnesses even claim both men visited her house in the days leading up to her death. Marilyn had become entangled in a high-stakes world of politics, secrets, and control, a world where her charm had opened doors she was never meant to walk through. It's rumored she kept detailed notes, a little red diary filled with government secrets, overheard conversations, and powerful names. After her death, that diary was never seen again. Some believe she threatened to go public, to tell her story, and reveal everything she knew. And perhaps that's when everything changed for her. Neighbors reported strange activity that night. Cars parked with their headlights off, heated arguments, and then an unsettling quiet. Around 3 a.m., a helicopter was seen circling above Brentwood. Just a few hours later, the world was told that Marilyn Monroe had died peacefully in her sleep. But one image from that night still lingers. Marilyn, lying on her bed, her hand clutching the phone, as if she had been trying to make one last call, or was desperately waiting for someone to call her back. Was it a tragic accident? Was it an act of despair? Or was it a meticulously planned cover-up, written in whispers, erased by time, and sealed with a smile? More than 60 years later, one question still echoes through the golden silence of Hollywood. Was Marilyn Monroe a victim of fame? Or was she silenced for knowing too much? What do you think really happened that night? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more dives into history's greatest mysteries. Thanks for watching.